Today's video is a Vinyasa flow focusing on inner thigh strengthening and lengthening. We'll do a lot of stretching and it'll feel really good. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. We're gonna get started on our bellies today, starting in half frog. Lie down, cactus out your arms, bend your right knee towards your right armpit. And just start to breathe, feeling that rise and fall of the body against the earth. Notice if you're holding tension through your hips, really softening down through the right hip flexor. Just having a bit of gratitude for your body, for the space, for your practice. When you're present in gratitude, you can't be anywhere else. So what are you grateful for? Start to deepen the breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And keeping the legs, start to find Sphinx with the upper body. Forearms come down on your mat. Lift your heart space forward and up. Press your forearms down and back. If it feels good, maybe you start to lift the elbows. This is just an option. Then slowly start to roll to your left hip. Right foot crosses over your left. Just start to lift your left inner thigh and ankle up, up. Exhale, exhale, starting to engage through that left inner thigh for 4, 3, 2, lift and hold 1, breathe. Then slowly start to release. Right leg extends long. Maybe you reach your arm up overhead. Maybe you find a quad stretch. So flexing your right heel to your glute. Pull your belly to your spine. Press your hips forward. Take a full breath in. Start to release. Exhale back through center, belly down. Tee out your arms. We'll find that half frog on the left. Left knee bends up towards your left armpit. When we are grateful, our brain releases dopamine, which makes us crave feeling that way again. The more we are grateful, the faster it becomes a habit at a chemical level. Really tapping in. And slowly start to find that Sphinx pose with the arms. Forearms pressed down and back, finding that engagement as the heart lifts forward and up. And slowly release. Start to roll to your right hip, the left foot crosses in front. And then start to lift that bottom inner thigh up, up. Exhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, hold it lifted in 1. Breathing. Feeling that engagement of the inner thigh, hard flex through that bottom foot. Then slowly release, extend your left leg long and flex the heel to your glute. And you want to try to keep the inner thighs together. Pull your belly to your spine, press your hips forward. Inhale, release. Exhale, roll back to your belly. And press it up to a tabletop. Shoulders stack over your wrists. Shins press down into your mat. And start to find some cat-cow movement here. Warming up through the spine. If you crave any other movement, go ahead and take it. So maybe some circles, maybe some more isolated movement. Just being grateful for the ability to choose how the body moves. Choose to let the breath guide. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Dig your toes, pike your hips up and back. Find movement, find stillness. It's whatever you need. When you're ready, press your heels down towards your mat. Firm your quads up. Then roll the eyes of your elbows down and then in and forward to re-engage through the arms. Inhale, lift your heel, right knee to nose. Exhale, cross your right thigh over your left. So keep pressing your hips up and back like in downward facing dog, squeezing the inner thighs in. Inhale, right knee to nose. Exhale, drop it down to your mat. Extend your left leg up and squeeze it in. Exhale. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, cross your left knee behind your right, and 1. We'll find cow face legs. Cross your right knee over your left knee, sit up nice and tall, both hip bones release down to your mat. Then start to crawl it forward. Tuck your chin to your chest. Keep your spine nice and long. And it's early in the practice, so just noticing what you feel now, accepting all that space you have to grow. Then slowly release, left leg extends back. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, open your hip, heel to glute. Soften your left shoulder down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Return to your breath. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, left knee to nose. On the inhale, cross your left thigh over your right. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, drop it down. Right leg lifts. Start to squeeze in. Exhale. Exhale, hip points lift up to your rib cage. Keep your core engaged. Inhale. Exhale, cross your right knee behind your left, finding cow face legs on the other side. Really think of pressing your left sits bones down into your mat and taking a fold if it feels good. And maybe that's just an inch. That's okay. Lengthening the breath, softening where you can. And slowly start to rise. Come to tabletop, right leg extends back. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your right leg high. Exhale, open your hip, flex your foot. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale, release. Slowly start to walk it forward. We'll meet in a forward fold at the top of the mat. Heel toe your feet about hips width distance. Bend your knees. Allow the back of your neck to fully release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, yogi squat malasana. Feet are mat width distance. It's okay if your heels are lifted. Press your palms together and press your inner thighs back with your elbows. Start to lift 1 inch, engaging through the inner thighs. Inhale, rise, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands at heart. Turn your toes to face forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, yogi squat malasana, second time. And start to squeeze your glutes and your inner thighs to lift 1 inch. Inhale, rise nice and slow. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Exhale, hands to heart, parallel your feet. Again, inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Moving meditation with the breath. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Malasana. Maybe press your inner thighs open. Start to rise. Inhale all the way, arms lift up. Exhale, hands to heart. What is your intention? Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, yogi squat. Feel the growth. Then start to lift 1 inch. 1 inch higher, nice and slow. We're rising up to stand and then drop it back down. Inhale, rise. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Exhale, lower. A few more times. Inhale, rise. Drop your tailbone down and forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We'll release, forward fold. Nice work. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, step it back. Breathe. Lift your hip points up. Lengthen the back of your neck forward. Are you breathing? Come forward on the tips of your toes. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Really feeling that length through your spine here. Feel your inner thighs roll in and up. Start to bend your right knee to your nose. Inhale. Exhale, cross your right thigh over your left. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, fallen triangle. Step your right foot through, left hand lifts. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back knee to your mat. Inhale, crooked lizard. Press your right inner thigh open with your right hand. Soften your left hip down. Lift your right shoulder up and back, really feeling that twist. Full breath in. Exhale, half splits. Extend through your right leg, and it's okay if your right knee is bent. Lead forward with your heart, long neck, long spine. Maybe you start to crawl your fingertips forward for some extra length. Inhale, low lunge, shift forward. Exhale, Shiva squat, left knee behind your right. Maybe you bring your hands to your heart. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, Shiva squat. We'll take that a few times. Inhale, extend. Little to no weight in that back leg. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, wide-legged fold to Skandasana. Left knee bends over your left ankle. This first time through, crawl your fingertips forward and really just feel that stretch through the inner thighs. We've already done so much work for that area of the body. Just honoring it with some gentle stretches. Inhale. Exhale, crawl it over to the other side. Nice and easy. Extend your fingertips long in front of you. Breathing deep, sending that breath and energy. And slowly find your low lunge, top of mat. Inhale, high plank, step your right foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, curl your left knee to your nose. Keep your hips high. Exhale, cross. Squeeze your inner thighs, kind of like eagle legs. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, fallen triangle. Right arm lifts. Inhale, knee to nose. Lift your core up. Exhale, low lunge. Drop that back knee to your mat. Inhale, crooked lizard. Press your left inner thigh open. Feel your right rib cage roll forward and up, finalizing that twist. Breathing, full breath in. Exhale, half splits. Start to extend through your left leg. Pull your right hip back. If you want to find some movement in your hips, sometimes that feels good. Then lead forward with your heart. Slight tuck in your chin if you feel that kink in your neck. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, Shiva squat. Squeeze your inner thighs. Maybe you bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, step it back, little to no weight. Exhale, squeeze. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze, heel to glute. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, Skandasana. Right knee bends over your right ankle. This time, maybe you bring your hands to your heart. Option to plant your right palm down. And find the twist by lifting your left arm up overhead. If the half bind isn't your practice, flipping the palm, placing your hand on your low back. Then slowly release, start to crawl it to the other side. Bring your hands to your heart. Maybe you find that twist. Allow your left rib cage to roll forward and up. Then slowly release. Find low lunge, top of mat. Inhale, high plank, step it back. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe, taking this time to reconnect. Notice what is getting in the way of that gratitude and place that off of your mat. Inhale, right knee to nose. Exhale, cross your thighs, squeeze nice and tight. Inhale, right knee to nose. Exhale, fallen triangle. Maybe you keep your right inner thigh lifted. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, low lunge. Full breath in. Exhale, wide-legged fold facing the left side of your mat. Toes point in, heels point out just slightly. Then really press into the outer edges of your feet. Inhale, start to rise with a flat back. Exhale, goddess squat, hands at heart, bend your knees, sink your tailbone down, start to lift your right heel. And then lift your left heel. Finding that pulse, front heel, back heel lifts, all while pressing your heel forward as you lift. Then come back to center, maybe shifting side to side. Inhale, star pose, we rise. Exhale, warrior two, top of mat. Right knee bends over your right ankle. Shoulders stack over your hips. Pull your belly to your spine. Inhale, straighten through your front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Right hand reaches all the way forward and down. Option to find that big toe lock, wrapping your right peace fingers around your right toes. Allow your back hip to fold down just slightly. And pull your belly to your spine. Left fingertips lift all the way up towards the ceiling. Maybe you sweep the top arm to frame your ear. Really feeling that space between your rib cage. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two, back of mat. And you may need to adjust your stance. Lift your front inner thigh up. Really find that focus over your front fingertips. Inhale, extend through your front leg. Exhale, triangle pose on the other side. Option to find that big toe lock. Squeeze your low belly back. Feel that length through the bottom side of your rib cage. Then start to sweep your top arm up overhead. Bicep squeezes in towards your ear. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Step your right foot back. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Finding the left side, slight changes, just listen up. Inhale, left knee to nose. Exhale, cross, squeeze. Inhale, left knee to nose. Exhale, fallen triangle. Maybe you keep the left foot lifted. Squeeze your left inner thigh. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, low lunge. Full breath in. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Just finding stillness. Maybe you plant your palms, bend your elbows. And use your hands to pull your chest through your thighs. And inhale, start to rise. Exhale, goddess squat, sit nice and low. Press the outer edges of your feet down. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, goddess squat, nice and low, engaging through the inner thighs. Squeeze, inhale, rise. Exhale, goddess squat. And again, inhale, rise. Exhale, squat with breath. This time, start to plant your palms down on your mat. You can cross your hands, lift your right heel, lift your inner thighs up and back, and then drop your right heel. Left heel lifts. Finding movement, you want to keep your knees tracking your ankles. Right heel lifts. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left heel. Exhale, lower. And inhale, star pose, start to rise. Exhale, warrior two. Front of mat, left knee bends. Full breath in. Exhale, balancing half moon. Start to shift your weight forward. Lift your right heel up towards the ceiling. Lift your right fingertips up over your left fingertips. Then squeeze the outer edge of your right glute. Take a full breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Start to land with control. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two, back of mat. Full breath in. Exhale, balancing half moon, other side. So your right hand is going to reach towards the right side of your mat. Diagonal from your supporting foot. Squeeze your left outer glute up. Pull your belly in, full breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, low lunge. High plank. Downward facing dog. And slowly start to drop your knees to your mat. And you can stay facing forward. You can start to turn and face the long side of your mat. We'll find a wide-legged seat. So don't flex your feet, don't point them, just let them hang natural and then start to crawl it forward. Keeping a long spine and releasing the tension through your hips and your inner thighs. You want to think of keeping your toes pointing up towards the ceiling. If they roll forward a little bit, that's okay. And really just being right here with yourself in this moment. Release the judgment from this moment. Don't label it. Instead, be grateful for any sensation, any setbacks. Allow this journey to just happen at its own pace. Feeling your wealth right here. Your health, your community, the ability to move your body. All these seemingly small things to be grateful for. Slowly start to crawl it up. Start to bring your feet match with distance and just rock your knees side to side. Just releasing any tension. Find butterfly, Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. Full breath in. Exhale, folds. So keeping a long spine. It's okay if your feet are a little bit farther out from your body. Maybe you use your forearms to soften your inner thighs open. Just feeling the lengthening through the low back. Let the weight of your head fully release. And slowly roll up. Scoot all the way forward. We'll lower down to our backs, nice and slow. And find that same position. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, or maybe both hands on your inner thighs. Feeling the tension dissipate underneath your hands. And visualizing this space that you have created. Take a full breath in. Exhale, supine twist on the right. So cross your right thigh over your left, just like we've been doing, squeezing the inner thighs in. Then reach your right arm up towards the top right corner of your mat. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And inhale, come back through center. Exhale, switch sides. Left thigh crosses over your right. You can use your right hand to press your left inner thigh away. So really feeling that space through the left side of the body. Maybe you decide to close your eyes for the rest of practice. Breathing deep and full. Inhale, slowly come back through center. Hug your thighs into your chest, nose to knees. Exhale, release. Taking a deep sigh, softening into your space and feeling that gratitude. Maybe showing up as a texture, a temperature, a color. And using the breath to keep you right there. Shavasana. Final rest, peace, and comfort. slowly start to invite movement back into your body. Feeling that wealth and holding it with you as you move throughout your day. Slowly start to make your way to a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a full breath in. Exhale, bow forward. Deep, deep gratitude. Namaste.